Hey, Tim Holstad, singer-songwriter. Thanks for stopping. So today I'm going to share what probably, well, arguably is the most important lesson in my musical career I have ever learned. And I knew I had to say this at one point. I had to share this at one point because this will actually help you. It was a big deal for me and it took a long time to get it down with some of the other struggles I had, but without further ado, let's dive in. So, I had been playing in this band for a while. It didn't do my stuff or stuff I listened to even growing up. It was a lot of jazz fusion, R&B, rhythm and blues, funk, neo soul. It was a lot of these things, and I did my best to hang in there. I started playing bass with this group. I had met the drummer through another associate, and then it was a gig with the singer that linked me up with him. And then he's trying to fit me in. I was playing bass for a while, but I made the mistake of saying that I went to school for music, and yeah, I majored on piano. Oh, you play keys? Well, we gotta have you do that. We can get somebody else to play bass. So it was, then I'm trying to do that, and it's a difficult transition. Playing keyboards by yourself is one thing. Playing them in a group, styles you're not used to. Everybody's got an opinion about the keyboards. It's quite another. Needless to say, I think I was canned, but I didn't care. I mean, I was going through a lot of health problems, a lot of health issues, going through a divorce at part of it, and I couldn't keep doing it. It was time to take a break, get something that was actually helping me as opposed to just piling on. So that should have been the end of it, right? Except that the drummer, well, he and I would still get together at times, but one day he called me. Basically, the band had left him, and he's got some more gigs, and he needed me to come back. So we talked some things over, and eventually I said, okay, fine, with these other things in place, fine, I'll do it. So I get 3 weeks of, 3 weeks of material. I should say 3 weeks to learn 2 hours of material. That's unfamiliar to me, don't know it. So it was kind of nerve-wracking when the day shows up and I'm thinking to myself, I'm not ready. I don't like my chances. I haven't called my life coach. I had one at the time, and he said what you would expect, and it was just turning into kind of this really big deal, and it was really nerve-wracking because I didn't think I was ready. I'd done the best I could. I'd worked hard, but it was not something that I was really comfortable with doing. Just hadn't done it that much. And so, anyway, Mom found out about it. She brought my daughter and my brother to this thing. It's turning into this big deal. And, well, anyway, I get down to the gig. It's in enough time. It's a bar restaurant type of a setup I'm thinking of in my mind. It's gone now. But it was downtown Milwaukee. Historic Third Ward. You had the bar sort of along the far wall, and as you walk in, you can see it now. You've got the eating area and everything, and just in front of the bar, this, sort of in the middle of everything, was this little riser. That was the stage that we played on. And so I'm trying to get everything together with this sound man, that poor guy. I'm all over the place. Sure don't need any coffee at that point. But, it's everything is together. It's time to play, and something hit me. I kind of realized, there's no way this is going to be perfect. I've got to see if I can make enough music to make this work. I can't worry about being perfect. I can't worry about screwing up. For sure it's going to happen. I just have to try and hold it together enough to get through the gig. And so the show goes on, and I was able to dial in pretty quickly because I practiced hard. Like I say, I worked hard for this. There's just new songs that I hadn't played before, and Again, it's not my style I'm normally comfortable in. But again, it's kind of all in the preparation, but then mentally you've got to dial in. And I was actually able to do it. I was actually able to bring it off. And that was a huge seminal moment for me. And it translated into different things. So I was back in the band, we're playing more. They're asking me to sing songs, and then we had this other festival. It's still going on, but there was a hiatus during COVID, obviously, and this is before that. So the Brady Street Festival, our band would play at the Dry Hooch every year. That was kind of like our Super Bowl for this Brady Street Festival. And I've got the same type of situation going. There's 5 songs that I've got to sing that night, and I'd never ever done that much. And we're doing sound check, and my mind's all over the place. I can't remember anything, but I remembered the Lucille's gig. And so there's time before we got to go on, and I got off by myself. And I just walked around and I rehearsed those lyrics again and again and again because I knew them. I just had to get my mind in the right state so that it would work. And doing that, dialing in, it worked. Mom came to that show too, and it was just cool. It was a good moment. And so what's the point that you should be taking from this? It's really quite simple. Your job, when you're going to play a show, is not to worry about, what if I screw up? No, you're beaten already if that's what you're thinking. Your job is to make music. It's to do the show. It's to remember those lyrics. It's to do whatever you've got to do. And that's what you have to focus on. That has to happen. Now, obviously, you've got to do the preparation to make sure that it does. But to deal with those nerves and lapses or what have you, that's how you're going to do it. You're going to focus on what you have to do. Drummers, they often think about what's coming next. If you can get into that frame of mind and you're that focused, that's what I've found is what's going to carry you through. So you may have some opinions about this. I'd love to hear them. Let me know what you think in the comments. Do the whole like and subscribe thing. That always helps. And take it easy. We'll see you in the next one. Keep going.